164 pounds. He fights out of Boston, Massachusetts. He has a record of 75 wins, 5 defeats, and 2 draws. Introducing the veteran campaigner, Vinny Curto.
Vinny Curto, Vinny Curto.
Ooh, Curto.
I've heard that you were attached to do a Vinny Curto thing, and it's of interest to you. And beyond that,
That obsession. Yeah, I mean, well, the Vinny Curto story came to me, and, I was, Boogie Nights was just coming out. I put myself on tape as Vinny Curto at 17.
Psychologically, physically, grab him here.
And Vinny Curto is 40.
Grab him here.
I set the tape, and then De Niro calls me. And he's like, I saw your tape. I thought you were really good. I want to do a movie. I'm like, for me? Yeah. I said, oh, fuck, this is incredible, man.
Okay, it's a good spot.
Okay,
Go get that shot. Go get that shot.
It all sounded perfect. Knowing what roles are going to be played by what actors, you could tell it was going to be a good movie. Being so naive and being so drunk with visions of Academy Awards, because the script was phenomenal. There was a point of contention as to when I read the script, but when I finally did read the script, it was great. It was that high-flying Hollywood, nights out, Sunset Strip. We're making movies. We got money. Let's do it.
Well, in Vancouver with De Niro, with Bobby, and I showed him the script about that time, and he said something to me that's one of the most incredibly perceptive things. He read it, and he said, this is very good, it's very good. He handed it to me, and he said, well, okay, everything that happens in this script is going to happen to you.
At like about 2 o'clock in the morning, we each got I got a phone call from them saying, the money's in, the deal's done, we're all good. This is 2 days before production. All the sets are built, and we hear chaos. We find out that the money has not arrived, and the construction guys are going fucking wild. And we then realized that we went down, and the construction guys were tearing it up and throwing paint, and it was emotional. And Barry says to me, they're destroying it, Larry, do something. And I was like, Barry, they got hammers, man. I cannot, it's over.
Hey, I'm Larry Golan. I'm the writer of Out on My Feet, the one that has been almost made into a movie 10,000 times. And I'm the director of Curto, which is the story of Out on My Feet, and the attempt to make Vinny's life story into a movie. What you saw is a fraction of the material that we have, and it's part documentary. There's an unbelievable amount of footage filled with famous and infamous people. This guy's life is chronicled like you can't believe. There's auditions for when we were going to do the movie the original time, so that you get to see parts of scenes.
He don't give sweet fuck all for you. You dead man, the minute he had the chance.
As well as finished, fully produced scenes.
And for Vinny Curto, every time out's important because even though he has not lost since 1976 and he's got a 37-fight win streak, he still is not considered in the upper echelon of the middleweight division. So he's languishing a little bit in obscurity when he's got an impressive record. So he needs to win impressively each time out, especially with this kind of national exposure.
But what we need money for now is simply the finishing costs. Licensing fees, legal fees, music rights, color correction, sound mix. These are the final costs we have to take it up to in order to be able to release it on a real level where it stands a chance of finding an audience. I've invested 20 years of my life, and it wasn't because it's my only project. It's the one that has kept my interest for 20 years. And if time is money, I've invested millions.